We are Wrestle Club. Please do not try this at home, school, or anywhere.
Are you folks ready for another match? Can I have a referee, please? The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing at 200 pounds, he is from Tijuana, Mexico. He is Ultimo Accion, Punketo.
Welcome everybody to episode 6, season 2 of Wrestle Club. I am G, and I am a solo man on a mission, and that is to call all the action. And speaking of action, it is Ultimo Accion Punketo, which translates to the last action punk in English. And here we have the punk here, celebrating with the fans here, giving some high fives, and then you see some LED lights, very bright, very colorful. He is the party of the Wrestle Club, the clown, if you will. He has a lot of jokes and tricks up his sleeves, maybe in his boots, maybe in his mask, you never know with this guy. And then you see him there dancing with his jacket, saying, "Viva Punketos," that is, long live the punks.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent, weighing in at 205 pounds from Health Valley, Utah. This is Nnaki.
And Nnaki once again returning to Wrestle Club. This is his second matchup in Wrestle Club, and he is from Utah, making his way out here. And I have a feeling that we are going to see Nnaki evolve here in Idaho. And I'm not sure if the fans are behind Nnaki. And there you see the death stare from Nnaki. And Ultimo Accion Punketo, this is actually his second matchup at the kids fair here, and this is the second time that he goes up against Nnaki. And there you see the referee Russell checking Nnaki, and then he's checking the punk here. I think he might have to double check the punk, because the punk has some small pockets, and I'm pretty sure he can hide like maybe a whoopee cushion in there. Nonetheless, the bell has just rung, and episode 6 is going to start off with Ultimo Accion Punketo taking on Nnaki, and Punketo is saying, "Boo Nnaki," and I think the fans are doing just that. And here comes the punk, and I think everybody has the punk on their side. And the punk saying, "Why don't you try?" And Nnaki gave it a shot at, I think he got the booze. I think everybody here came to see some party, some life, and I believe Ultimo Accion is gonna bring it. And Ultimo Accion is notorious for this knuckle tie-up, and Nnaki has seen this before, and he's not gonna fall for it. Straight right jab, ripping the Punk off, and there's a clothesline by Nnaki there. And then you see Nnaki taunting the fans here, and I believe he still hasn't got them on their side. They're booing him here. Nnaki with that whip, sleeper applied here, and the clown might be going to sleep. And then you hear Nnaki saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna put your clown to sleep." The party might be over for the last Accion Punk, and the Punk is getting some life here. Looks like he's gonna try to wiggle his way out here, and he breaks the hold, hitting that rope. Oh, and there's a spinning back elbow by Nnaki, and there's a cover, and that's a quick 2 count there. Just not enough to put away the Punk out. Maybe that would put out the Punk, but might be lights out, but the Punk reverses it, counters, hits the butt rocker, or the rub shaker, if you will. Now he's blowing kisses, and I think throwing $100 bills, but that's going to lead to 1 count. The Punk here taking advantage, picking up Nnaki, going for that corner whip, saying 1 Punketo, and he hits 1. Saying 2 Punks, hits 2, might be going for number 3, and he nails it there, and Nnaki is on the floor here, and it looks like the Punk is he shaking something? He's just shaking some silly string there, and Nnaki is looking like, what did I put myself into? He has a matchup with the clown here. Ultimo Accion Punketo is kind of paying the price here. Nnaki with a pair of clotheslines make that 3, and that's not 3 Punks, that's 3 clotheslines, and we have a pinfall here, and there's a 2 count. Nnaki taking advantage of the Punk here. Ooh, snap suplex there, nicely done by Nnaki. Stays on his opponent as he saw him wrench that arm of the Punk. Might be going for a pair, and there's a pair of suplexes. Holding on to that arm, going for the cover. Nice pinfall by Nnaki, but that's not going to be enough. That was 2.5 there, folks. And Nnaki has the rainbow hair here, pulling the hair. Referee needs to get on him there. Nnaki corner whip, but the Punk reverses. And what does the Punk have in store? Ultimo Accion Punketo, nobody home, going for a splash. And Nnaki just hit him with that second rope there, the second turnbuckle. Nnaki on the outside here. And there's an apron enziguri kick. Nnaki climbing that top rope, full of energy here, just fast pace. Nobody home for the senton bomb. And Nnaki paid the price there. The Punk might be back up in this matchup. And can the Punk put away Nnaki? He did it at Resolution. Can he do it again? And Ultimo Accion Punketo with the fireman's carry into the corner here. Nnaki is on that top rope. Here comes the Punk. And there's a knee to the midsection. 1, 2. And the Punk rocker with an elbow to the back. And that's going to send Nnaki down. And the Punk crawling, going for the pinfall. 1. And Nnaki just too close to the ropes there, wisely grabbing the ropes. The Punk just making a mistake there, and the Punk still on him. And there you see Nnaki grabbing the hair, and that was an elbow to the throat. And there's another one. I don't know if you've ever been hit by the throat, but that's gonna cut your oxygen off for sure. And there we see Nnaki with the front face lock. Ultimo Accion Punketo reversing it into a neck breaker here. Nnaki is down. And the Punker hitting, looks like he had a chop there, another chop. saying everybody be silent. And there's a double chop there, as you heard it, folks. Ultimo Accion Punketo whipping Nnaki, catching him with that side slam sit down. Nice variation by the Punk. Ultimo Accion Punketo, I believe he's saying he's going to put Nnaki to sleep. What does he have in store for Nnaki? And the Punk has him here. What is he going to be going for? Looks like he has him in a full Nelson here. Oh, and then we saw Nnaki with the low blow. I don't think the referee saw that. That was clearly a low blow there. The fans surely saw that. And there we have Nnaki. Looks like he has inverted DDT. He had the hammerlock, and then he hit the inverted DDT, and that's going to lead to the 3 count there. And Nnaki victorious here. I would say he didn't steal this one, but that low blow, I tell you what, that's going to put any man down to the floor. Nnaki here just getting booed out of the building.
Of these beings descending from the
hitting that inverted DDT, and he had that hammerlock. Quite the finish there. And Nnaki saying, hey, I don't need you folks. And the Punk, he's going to have a long flight home to Tijuana. And Nnaki just toying with the crowd here. They're not liking him. And Punk Rocker is going to go out with 2 losses for the Kids Fair. Poor Punketo. Here's the Madman.
What's up, boys? Are we having fun yet? You know, as I said, these gentlemen in the back put in many countless hours. So, I want you to help me show them that we do appreciate them for everything we do. I want you to help me in a Wrestle Club chant just for a little bit. So, on the count of 3, let's all chant Wrestle Club. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3, Wrestle Club! 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 I love it. I love it. Thank you so much.
Damn! Who's at the door? Whoa, 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 damn! Oh my gosh.
Well, it looks like somebody came home, and that person is Mr. Hickman. And speaking of home, Idaho is going to have their June 1st event at 2 p.m. All Out Combat. We're going to be featured in the Combat Arts Festival, and that's going to be in Meridian Kleiner Park. Free event for the public. Please make your way out June 1st, 2 p.m. Catch all the action as Idaho Wrestle Club provides all of it. And a week after, right after that, back-to-back action, June 8th, we are going to be at Death Proof Coffee. A very first for Wrestle Club being at the venue. Wrestle Club just making new strides, hitting up new venues, hitting up new towns. I think we even might be hitting up new states. This one is $5, and kids 10 and under are free. And you can catch us on TV, as you see on your screen. Lots of coverage there. There's 8 different counties. We are even aired in Oregon, so Idaho and Oregon get to watch Wrestle Club on Cable 1, Channel 64. So if you have Cable 1, go to Channel 64, add us on there, see us, watch us, support us. Thank you.
Are you guys ready for our main event of the evening? I said, are you ready for our main event of the evening? Let's get this going. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first at a combined weight of 450 pounds from Tater's Farms of Idaho. This is Big John Henry and Bronco Bill Lee, the Spud Brothers Coalition.
And it is main event time, so grab all the popcorn because this is going to be an instant classic. Six-man tag here, main event. Here comes out the Spud Brothers Coalition, and the bells are ringing, or should I say the cowbells are ringing. There we see Bronco Bill Lee along with his brother, Big John Henry here in the main event. And this is a six-man tag, and I guess there's the third man right there, and that's the King Marcus Anderson. You see the cowbells ringing.
I need to announce this next guy. He's a little crybaby about it, I guess. So, introducing their tag team partner, weighing in at 240 pounds from Riverside, California. This is King Marcus Anderson.
So wait a minute, here comes out the former heavyweight champion, King Marcus Anderson. And does he get the special privilege? He just told Madman to cut the music of the Spud Brothers and announce him solo. And there we have the King there just spitting at the fans here that are sitting on the couch eating their popcorn. I'm pretty sure that they just lost their appetite seeing this guy right here. And the King is, if you've been following Wrestle Club, he actually owns the rights to Spud Brothers, and he calls them his servants.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing their opponents at a combined weight of 400 pounds. They are from Idaho. The Lionheart Garibai and Theodoric Lionheart.
So this is a six-man tag, and we have the tag team of the Lionheart, Theodoric, and the heavyweight champion, the Lost Soul, Garibai. But this is a six-man tag, so we got two men out here. I'm not sure who the third man is going to be. Nonetheless, we got the Lion, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be waking up all the Lions here at the Kids Fair. And there we see the heavyweight champion. And I believe this is a first for Wrestle Club as far as the six-man action goes. We haven't had a six-man tag match, at least on TV, yet until today. And there you hear the crowd pump for Theodoric Lionheart and the Lost Soul. And these guys have tagged in the past, so there is chemistry there. I believe the last time that they tagged, it was the Lost Souls of Olympus, quite some time. But these guys have all the chemistry in the world, so do not count them out. And we're gonna see who the third man is here, as we have 3 and 2. So who's gonna be the third guy here? I think we have some commotion here. I think the Spud Brothers are saying like, hey, we got 3, where's your third man? So this is the main event. We got the tag team of the Lost Soul and Theodoric Lionheart, but this is going to be a handicap match. I'm thinking this is going to be a handicap match because we got 3 against 2 here. Well, Chaz says ring the bell, so it's official. 3 against 2, and we have the King Marcus Anderson taking on the Lost Soul, and I think the King just told Big John Henry to get in the ring, and unfortunately, the Spud Brothers served the King Marcus Anderson. There you see the slither of the Lost Soul and friendly handshake there, as there's mutual respect there between the Lost Soul and the Spud Brothers. And the Spud Brothers are pretty much forced to be in this matchup. I know they don't want to be in this matchup. Crowd behind both men here. There's a knuckle tie-up switching it to an arm wringer. And Big John switching that up, reversing it, and there's an arm wringer gut kick. And the Lost Soul with snapmare, but using the leg instead of the arm there, and there's a side headlock. Big John Henry reversing it to a hammerlock. There you see the hog tie there. And the Lost Soul reversing out. There's an arm drag keeper there. Big John Henry flipping over the Lost Soul. We have some mat wrestling here. Lost Soul keeping that arm applied, arm raider. There's a waist lock there. Big John using the back door, reversing it to his own waist lock, and there's a half lock. There's a snapmare takeover, and there is a double leg headlock there. And Big John has the Lost Soul covered. That's going to be a 2 count there. Back and forth, mat action for sure. And both of these men have a background of wrestling in high school, so some good mat wrestling to start things off there. There's a knuckle tie-up. Might be a test of strength there. And there you see the flexibility of Big John. His head touching the mat.
Both my corners.
And there you see the Lost Soul, reversing that. There's a knuckle tie up there. Lost Soul kicking the leg out. Top wrist lock, taking Big John down to the mat there. There's a top wrist lock still applied.
Let's go, come on.
And Big John, fireman carry, keep it. 1-2. Great move by Big John as he kept that fireman's carry. Then he floats over to a side headlock. Floating over to the other side. There's a side headlock there. Lost Soul giving a pair of elbows there, and there is a push off by the Lost Soul. Here comes Big John, and he just caught the kitchen sink there. And the Lost Soul with that bulldog there. There's a cover, and the King, he's not supposed to be in this matchup, and there's a double eye rake there. The King illegally got in the match. And my boy Chaz is saying, you know what, stop the cheating. Chaz is a fair man. And he would be here right now, but he has to be inside the ring referee. Nonetheless, we got Big John. Oh, and there's inverted atomic drop there. And that's going to hurt the behind for sure. And Big John has the champion up.
Come on, G, you know how to work that.
Belly to back suplex there. Here's a cover, jackknife pin, and that's going to lead to a 2 count. Big John Henry taking advantage of the King, raking the eyes of the serpent here. Big John has, looks like he's going for the gator roll. Sure is. There's a 3 rolls there. That's going to have your head spinning. And he still has that hold applied there. And the King demanding attack, not asking for it, demanding it. And the King taking advantage here, swinging neck breaker. And that's going to target the neck of the champion. That's going to lead to 2.5 there. The Lost Soul still fresh. Even though that neck has been targeted, and the King going right back to that neck. And there's a European and big club by the former heavyweight champion, the King Marcus Anderson. Belly to back suplex. Nicely done. Both shoulders down, and that's a 2.5 there. Chaz says 2. And I think the Lost Soul might be needing to tag out. And there you see the hair there. I believe the King said put the boots up. And Bronco Bill Lee has the boots up there. Lost Soul trying to tag out here. And he needs to. Theodoric Lionheart on that mid rope. Saying wake up, and there you see the back breaker there by the King. I wouldn't shake my nails if I was the King there. Might be full of baby oil or something. Here comes a Lost Soul reversing that. The King tasting a pair of boots. And then his boots got taken out. Theodoric Lionheart. Here comes Theodoric. Oh, big clothesline there. Taking the King off his feet. Big elbow and oof. There you see the knee to the kisser on the King. And the crowd is erupting for the Lion here. One thing you don't want to do wake up the lion in his own den. Theodoric Lionheart. Oh, you heard that chant. That's going to leave a mark. I think he's saying, do you want another one? One more. I believe the crowd said yes. And then we have a pair of chops. Fit very well for the king. Oh, Theodoric Lionheart with the massive elbow. That was a knockout. But that didn't knock him out. That did. That was a drop kick. Straight on the bottom of that mid-rope, and the king might be over here. Scene stars. Theodoric Lionheart calling for the top rope here. This could be all or nothing, but in this type of matchup, especially a handicap match, you got to give it your all. Theodoric Lionheart on that top rope there. Oh, and he nailed it. You talk about perfection, folks. That was it. And the lion just rolling the king there. Two and a half there. Jazz saying it was close, but no cigar. Theodoric Lionheart is just sizing up his prey here. Ooh, Theodoric with those paws. And there's a Pele kick. And the king is out. He's cold. 1, 2. The king grabbing the rope wisely. And Theodoric Lionheart has that front face lock, cutting the oxygen of the king. Going for the whip, but the king reverses. Bigger man here. And there's a twist. A deep, deep, deep 6. Holy smokes. I haven't seen that maneuver yet, but it was effective. And we have the referee Chaz counting here. Both men are down. Who's going to get up first here? And the king is the man up first. Now he's just wailing on Theodoric Lionheart, and the king did need to make a tag there. We have, I believe the legal man is Bronco Bill Lee. And we have the wheelbarrow. Could be the wagon wheelbarrow slam there. Nicely done. Tag team maneuver. And that's going to be a 2 count there. And Spud Brothers, Bronco Bill Lee tags his brother in. Big John Henry here has Theodoric in the corner. What can we have here? The battling ram there. Good tag team maneuver here as the brothers have all the chemistry in the world. Big John. Can we see the Big John spin? And there's a 1, there's a 2. There was a tag there, 3. So Theodoric is the illegal man here, but he's spinning and his head is ringing. The legal man is the heavyweight champion there, and Big John Henry needs to turn around. And he got caught here. Big John just got nailed with the gory bomb. And that was the explosion for sure. And there's almost 3 there. That was a 2.5 there. Big John kicking out of the gory bomb there, and the Lost Soul staying on his opponent. What do we have here? And there's a front suplex. Lost Soul going for the cover with an arch, and here you see the king saving the Spud brother, Big John Henry. Unnecessary, but I believe the king made the right choice there. And there you see King Marcus Anderson with a knee to the back as the Lost Soul was trying to hit the rope there. And that's going to cause Big John to hit this front slam here. I mean, it wasn't pretty, but the king wisely hit him. And Big John bomb in the corner, and what I think the king just tagged himself in. And I mean, Big John had the job done. Nonetheless, the king is the legal guy here, and has that iron claw, I believe, on the Lost Soul.
What? You wrestled your match. I'm the wrestler.
The fans here do not appreciate the king at all. As you can clearly hear it, the fans are vocal in this one, and the Lost Soul needs to get out of that corner, and there you see the eye rape there using the top rope. Chaz is really on the King here, and Big John is telling King, do not cheat. I mean, the Spud brothers, you know, they play by the rules. It's fair game, and the King here is nothing fair at all. As you see, two right hands going in the opposite corner. There's a back elbow. There you see the Lost Soul. His chest is just red there. There's a snap there by the King. Hitting that King snap there, and the King wisely going for the cover. Nicely done. And that was close, folks. Almost a 3 there. The King taking full advantage here. 3-man against 2, and the Lost Soul was taking a beating here. As you see the redness across the chest and the back. The King said, it is over, it is done. Might be going for the royal decree. And he nailed it. I'm surprised that the Lost Soul kicked out. I mean, the King didn't hook the leg. That might have caused it, but the Lost Soul somehow, some way kicks out. But you see Big John saying Burger King, and I think the King heard him. And there's some commotion there between the Spuds and the King, and the King, the King has that steel belt. I don't think Chaz is gonna let that happen. Chaz is not gonna let this fly at all, and I don't think the Spuds are either. But so that causes the Lost Soul to tag out. The King could be distracted, and there's a code breaker there. And the King, I believe he tagged in Bronco Bill Lee. Hitting that Bronco stunner there. And I believe Theodoric did tag out. Bronco Bill Lee is dead as he just got flatlined. And Big John had me tagging out here, sizing the Lost Soul. And there's a crop duster. And the Lost Soul wisely gets out here. So all men are down. Big John Henry here is alone in the ring. Everybody's dead. And wait a minute, what do we have here? Can you guys hear that? What? Whoa. So we have Mr. Hickman making his return here for 2019. We haven't seen him, I believe, since July, since that flag match. So he has been out for, I want to say, maybe 6-7 months. Last time I saw this guy was that flag match. Mr. Hickman is back, and I believe he is the 6th man. So the odds are even now, as Mr. Hickman answered the call, and Big John Henry is very happy to see Mr. Hickman. I'm happy too. Welcome back, Mr. Hickman. And I believe he's saying, what's up with your t-shirt? I mean, a lot has gone on. And he's telling the Spuds, take off the Marcus King Anderson t-shirt there. There you see a hug there, and I'm not sure if Mr. Hickman is the legal man. I mean, technically there was no tagging. I mean, Mr. Hickman with the pair of clotheslines. I mean, Mr. Hickman is on the team of the Lost Soul and the Lion Theodoric. But I'm not sure if he's the legal man here. I mean, technically there's not a tag out, so Mr. Hickman is illegal, and holy smokes, and there was a side suplex. And there you see the power there. He got Big John Henry so high. Oh my gosh, that was mile high.
I got this.
Welcome back, Mr. Hickman, and unfortunately Big John Henry is taking the pounding there as a full Nelson slam. And Big John Henry needs to desperately tag out. Mr. Hickman saying like, nope, you're not the muscle of Wrestle Club, I am, and clearly it is Mr. Hickman, and Mr. Hickman whipping Big John here. Oh, then he hits the spine buster, pop up, going for the cover. I mean, Mr. Hickman is not the legal man, so he can't pin Big John Henry. The legal man is the lost soul. And now we see the cover 1, 2, and Big John Henry kicking out. I'm pretty sure Big John would have not kicked out, but Mr. Hickman is not the legal man. And now we have the lost soul and Mr. Hickman having a little stare down. I mean, they haven't seen each other in quite some time, and their brothers hug. I mean, and there you see, oh, the king with a side German suplex there. The lost soul taking the eyes off the prize, and the king saying, "Welcome back, Mr. Hickman." And the lost soul is down on the mat here. There you see the king just taunting everybody on the TV. And I believe Big John Henry just tagged in himself. And Big John Henry saying, "I got this." And there you see these guys are arguing here. Big John and Marcus King Anderson. And there you see the serpent slithering here, making a tag. And Big John is the legal man. Or did Bronco just tag himself in? I think Bronco just tagged himself in, and there's a code breaker there. And Bronco Bill Lee is the legal man. There's another tag. We have the lost soul hitting that serpent splash. And Mr. Hickman tagging himself in. Mr. Hickman getting the pinfall here, and Big John Henry and Marcus King Anderson busy arguing. Your winners are Lost Men and Lionheart. There you see Mr. Hickman saying, "Heck yeah, we're victorious. Let's go celebrate. Let's go to Las Vegas. Let's get this celebration going." But I mean, Lionheart hit the code breaker, and then the lost soul hit the serpent splash. And Mr. Hickman tagged himself in and just got the pinfall, to be honest. And then you see Spud Brothers Coalition arguing with Marcus King Anderson and Lost Men. Having a little commotion. Now we got Kelly's best out here. Saying, I guess he's next for the heavyweight championship, and he just throws it in the ring. What is going on here for episode 6? There's just too much going on here, left and right, up and down. There you see Marcus King Anderson just arguing with Big John here, and I believe Lost Men are having some commotion here. They're saying we had a game plan and you just decide to show up. So I mean, both of these teams are arguing here, and the Lost Soul is not looking too happy. Lost Man here.
Thank you guys for coming out.
And Lionheart victorious in episode 6 main event. But obviously there is something going on.
Lost Soul Garibai, Theodoric, you two had a crazy battle tonight. But I want to talk about what happened right there at the end. Garibai, you hit a splash, and that's when Hickman made his crazy return to Wrestle Club. What are your thoughts?
Well, you know, initially we had a game plan. The game plan was for Theodoric to hit his code breaker, and I was going to get on the top rope and hit my serpent splash. That was our game plan from the get-go, because the only reason why, because prior to this main event, it was 2 versus 3. We didn't plan for Mr. Hickman to come out. I actually reached out to Mr. Hickman, and he ignored my messages. That's why we had the handicap match, 2 versus 3. I hit the serpent splash, he tagged himself in, and he made the pinfall. But we both had the game plan coming in.
Look, I think it's just unfair that Hickman, we hit the splash, he decides that he's going to come in and take all the glory. We had a game plan going in, and he decided that he was going to inject his way.
Unfair indeed.
Fellas.
Speak of the devil himself,
Super Beast,
Mr.
what's
Hickman.
up?
it is a pleasure to see you.
Good to see you, man.
But the party was cut short with the way you ended the match.
Oh, come on. Y'all still complaining? Splash, mash, bed rash. Look, we won the match, man. What are you complaining about?
We won the match, but we had a game plan. Why didn't you answer my text messages?
I lost service, man.
Why'd you have to pull them off? Why do you want to take all the glory?
Look, it's not about taking the glory. I just spearheaded the operation. I got about it. Man, come on. No, we got something to talk about. Look, you tripping, man. Come on. Good to see you.
Also, Garibai, real quick, before you go, let's fast forward in time just a little bit to the very end of the match. Jay Cruz himself came out and was taunting you with your own belt. Now, you have a match against him March 23rd, Ontario Comic-Con, Bordertown Comic-Con, correct?
That is exactly correct. You see, Jay Cruz, he was in that Falls Count Anywhere match. He's well-deserved heavyweight title shot, and what I don't appreciate is him coming out and throwing this heavyweight title in my face, because one thing you don't disrespect is a title, especially here in Wrestle Club. Now, I understand that he's from California, but here in Idaho, we are all about respect. So March 23rd, I'm going to teach this rookie, Jay Cruz, the so-called Cali's best, that he's going to be facing Idaho's best. And I'm not sure what type of match it's going to be, but March 23rd, Ontario Comic-Con, trust me, he's going to get flatline.
You heard it here first. Idaho's best versus Cali's best, March 23rd, Ontario, Oregon.
You know, if it wasn't for the fact that you tagged yourself in, I would have had the match won. I had the match won.
And I'm the one that had him all beat, then you tagged me in.
No. We're supposed to be a team. We're supposed to be on the same wavelength. What do you think you're doing?
Gentlemen. We saw what happened tonight. You guys couldn't quite pull it off. Hickman made his return.
And that's what the whole problem was. He's seeing us
with it miscommunication?
No, he's seeing us with these stupid T-shirts, and if we had real T-shirts on, like the Spud Brothers T-shirts, $15 at all our shows, then he wouldn't have been attacking us, and we would have had a problem tonight.
You know, those aren't stupid shirts, by the way. Those are $20 because they are high quality. And secondly, I own both of your guys' contracts. Now,
I wasn't even in that match.
Yeah, you were. You see, I'm trying to keep you fresh. Originally, you should have challenged for the heavyweight title because you won the Resolution Battle Royal.
Originally, we should have been challenging for the tag team titles.
We are a team.
And then you went ahead and go talk to Mr. Holloway's and got us put in this stupid match that we
After
couldn't
that
in the first
crap
place.
performance out there, no, you shouldn't even be challenging for the tag titles. You know what? Maybe you should challenge for the Potato Bowl.
I am a potato farmer.
You are a potato
But
farmer.
we're a tag team, that's why we got to go for the tag
You
titles.
can't have him mucking everything up, okay?
Hey, we tag team partners. This is what we talked about a year ago when we first came here.
That's true.
So we want us to be the tag team champions. Don't let him go.
I won the Battle Royal.
I know you won
You
the
weren't
Battle
even
Royal.
there.
Well, and that's because
where were you at, Big Sean?
I was having to clean out your septic tank, and God only knows what's down that cellar of yours that we had to
We
clean
don't
up
talk about
afterwards.
that business, okay? I work very hard. I earn my keep. You guys, however, are earning jack crap.
We had to call in the septic or the hazard.
You know what?
So here's the way I see it. Let me
Hazardous
interject
waste.
real quick, gentlemen. King Marcus Anderson, you own both of their contracts. You own the contracts to the Spud Brothers.
Yes, I do.
So then, therefore, it would be up to King Marcus Anderson what Bronco Bill E does with the opportunity that he won.
I have Bronco Billy's best interests in mind.
Hey, don't listen to him. Granny said.
Some tool over here.
Hey, Granny said that no good was going to come of this association with Mr. Kings. And see, and as
We did
evidence,
lose the match.
Huh?
We did lose the match.
We did lose the match, and it's all because of him. And
You know
his
what?
association
You
with
know
him.
what? You two, just talk it out amongst yourselves. I'm going to get myself a spa day and try to erase this crap
All day.
of a match.
Spas either.
Get your act together.
We gotta go up there.
Gentlemen,
Flying around here.
the Spud Brothers Coalition, one of the few Wrestle Club tag teams.
That's right.
So what's going to be your decision? Are you going to go for the tag team gold, Damian Black? One half of the Wrestle Club tag team champions right here.
You want this, don't you?
You're coming after it.
Oh, you can come all the way you want. Well, matter of fact, you guys already have once or twice, haven't you?
You sound like a joke. What's the one?
You, Big John.
I ain't available.
Come March 23rd, Saturday at Bordertown Comic Con. You want a chance at my titles with my partner?
I think we're coming.
You can try, and you'll lose, just like you did before.
You know, we're getting a whole lot better. In fact, if you don't remember, Mr. Bronco's here. He won that Battle Royal, so we could earn a shot at it.
Yeah, Mr. Bronco. Let me think. Mr. Bronco, who'd you lose to every time you had a title shot?
Hey, don't listen to him,
Come
man.
on now.
Don't listen to him.
Have a good day, Spud Brothers.
Yeah, we'll see you at Bordertown. What are we gonna do?
Don't let him get to you, guys. You've got until March 23rd to really figure it out.
Hey, we'll figure it out. Don't worry, big
Let's get back to the farm and figure this out then.
We gotta figure something out.
Come on.
Thank you, gentlemen, for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Beastos.
March 23rd and 24th, Wrestle Club in Ontario, Oregon at the Bordertown Comic Con. Steve Super Beasto here with another Wrestle Club exclusive. Today's Kids Fair 2019 main event saw Garibai and Theodoric team up against King Marcus Anderson and the Spud Brothers Coalition. But the story that everybody's going to be talking about is Mr. Hickman's triumphant return. Mr. Hickman, if you could come out here, please.
Woo, boy, what's going on? Super Beasto, good to see you, man. You look good, man.
It's good to see you. Thank you, Mr. Hickman. Today we saw the return of Mr. Hickman to Wrestle Club.
That's right.
Albeit on shaky circumstances. What do you think about what you did today?
Shaky circumstances. Super Beasto, let me explain to you. See, Hickman had a game plan, and it's basically, Garibai was calling me, send me text messages, blah, 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 trying to reach out to me saying he need help. So little did he know, I just ran out of phone service. Everything's a blur. So when I came out here, everybody was all on the ground, and I just, you know,
sure,
Big John Henry had to take him out.
You were deployed, correct?
Yeah.
And cell phone service isn't going to be great coming back from Iraq.
And plus, I got T-Mobile. Like, come on, it sucks. He knows that. He tried to call me plenty of times. The phone went out. So, but I know he was absolutely upset because he did this. He was going for a splash, which he did hit successfully. But I tagged myself in and stole a pin. But Hickman doesn't steal first and foremost. And like I said, I was deployed, and American hero. But my game plan was to, make sure that I spearhead the operation and get the win. Just in case, hey, if he would have got up, I've been on Garibai. But I took over, and here we are.
Now, the end result was that your team walked away with the victory.
That's the only thing that matters. Them two are in the back crying about how, why did I do this and why did I do that? I mean, come on now, they're still complaining. So I'm not taking them out to McDonald's or something like that.
Okay, so here's the question I think that they've got on their mind.
Okay.
In the ring, you grabbed Garibai, gave him a big hug, a friendly embrace.
Yeah.
But what happened after that hug?
Everything's a blur. Like when I embraced him, I was happy to see him, but then for some odd reason, like, I don't know.
You mean you don't remember?
No, I really don't. Like, he said I pushed him, but honestly I can't remember. Like,
hey, that's okay. March 23rd, Ontario, Oregon, Bordertown Comic Con. Are you going to be there?
Yeah, I will. Mr. Hickman will be there on better grounds. I'll make things up with Garibai.
Great.
And
So Mr. Hickman's officially back in Wrestle Club.
Mr. Hickman is back.
Well, what we'll concentrate on is that your team had the victory. You guys walked away with the big win against King and his confidants, the Spud Brothers Coalition.
Yeah, Spud Brothers, Potato Brothers, whatever you want to call them. We got the victory, and that's all that matters.
Hey, thank you for your time, Mr. Hickman. It was great seeing you.
Great seeing you too, man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to tune in March 23rd, 24th, Ontario, Oregon, Bordertown Comic Con.
Mr. Hickman is back, folks, and you do not want to miss Bordertown Comic Con. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Cable One, Channel 64. Hey, I am G on the solo mission, and everybody out there, we'll catch ya next week.